what's going on? It's Stokely from South Sound Delay. Oh man, just relaying this experience I had. I don't know. I don't want to blame them specifically. I don't want to blame the company specifically, but I had some Chinese food on Friday, and then I don't know. I developed like a sore in my mouth or some kind of infection in my mouth or my gum on the side of my gum. Fortunately, it wasn't like in my teeth or anything. But okay. So so what happened was I ended up just rinsing my mouth with some peroxide, and it was hard to brush because it was like a sore on the side of my gum. It was hard to brush. Um, so I rinsed my mouth with peroxide. That didn't really help, so I ended up having to eat on the other side of my mouth, which was, an inconvenience. Having anything go happen with your mouth regarding sensitivity and pain. Woo! I tell you, it really wakes you up to discomfort and how important health is. I mean, anytime you get afflicted by, you get colds now and then or whatever, sniffles, whatever, you get congestion. You kind of, I don't know, man. Maybe I just overreact regarding health issues, but you kind of okay with that. But stuff like back pain, oh my gosh, that makes you feel old. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be offensive. I'm sorry. Well, I just had a birthday not too long ago, but and fortunately my back pain went away for the most part when I stopped adding sugar to my, stop consuming too much sugar. Actually, around my birthday, I ate a lot of sugar. I had some, I had some white Hershey's white chocolate. It's probably the worst thing because it's bleached. But I just indulged. I had a whole bunch of Nemo's carrot cakes. Well, not a whole bunch, but I had a Nemo's carrot cake. And what else I did? I don't know. I might as well go get the bag right now. Anyhow, the um yeah, I really indulged. I really indulged. But maybe that's probably what triggered the inflammation, the infection, whatever it was. You know what I mean? Um, but then when was it? Last night, I said, you know what? This peroxide rinse is not working for this specific issue. Let me try some Listerine. So I brush my teeth and rinse my mouth with some Listerine. I just got this toothpaste, this Arm& Hammer toothpaste. The Arm& Hammer toothpaste contains baking soda. Baking soda is an abrasive, but you know, it's also more pH related to your internal system, which is basically um, alkaline. You know what I mean? So it's a better toothpaste than just a conventional toothpaste. You know what I mean? And I'm anti-fluoride because it causes neurological defects in children. And but you got to try to not eat it. You can find toothpastes that don't contain fluorides. They're out there. Like Tom's or Burt's Bees, maybe. I'm not totally sure. Um, uh, then there's some others. I don't know. Maybe Dr. Brona has a toothpaste. I don't know. Um, but the Arm& Hammer works pretty good if you want something cheap. Arm& Hammer is pretty good if you want cheap stuff overall because I used to use Arm& Hammer detergent to wash my clothes. Now we've moved to using powdered detergent. Powdered detergent, in my limited opinion, is less. Um, I don't know. You know, I think it's less toxic in my opinion. But that's don't take my opinion for it. I can't prove that. So I said, let me try this Listerine. So I rinsed my mouth with the Listerine. I woke up, pain's gone. Your mouth heals pretty fast in general, but it might just need some assistance. But I did rinse with the peroxide, then I rinsed with the Listerine. So I don't know if they worked together to help, or it's just the Listerine that helped. But I rinsed with both peroxide and Listerine. The peroxide that I rinse with is, I think, I don't know, maybe 3% peroxide. Nobody, you're not gonna go to the store and buy 100% peroxide, and you never would want to put that in your mouth. It'll probably kill you. So it's always diluted. You always have to dilute it. The one that I have in my cabinet is a diluted, I think 3%, or maybe it's 1.5% peroxide, maybe 2%, not sure. Um, Now I woke up, my it's fine. So what I wanted to really say is that being into holistic things, being I don't want to say anti-hospital, but being into holistic things, plant-based things, natural, homeopathic, simple ingredients, plant-based, doesn't mean that we're gonna throw conventional, so-called conventional commercial, um, big pharma technologies out the window. It doesn't mean we need to we don't need to throw them out the window. We don't need to ban them. We don't need to eliminate them. Now, the bad part about the quote unquote conventional medicine, big pharma situation is its influence on politics, on nutrition, on in other ways, where these companies try to manipulate even the doctors, and the lack of accountability, the imposing, and the mental programming that they do via their commercials, and they're capitalizing on I saw something, and I don't know if this is accurate. Diabetes medicine for the year costs $3,000 now. You know what I mean? The development, they have to recoup their investment, you know, and they can run their company any way they want. It can be a public company, it could be a private company. They can pay themselves whatever they want. They can charge whatever they want, you know. In the cases where we can't afford it, then we maybe have to go holistic. So, it's open. If you are able to afford these conventional big pharma medicines, and they work, and and the side effects to you are worth the risk, then, I don't see anything really wrong with that. So, especially when you have an acute issue that needs immediate and emergency relief, like if you get hit by a car, you're not gonna say, "Oh, go get me some wild lettuce and boil it and dry it, or get me some wild lettuce so that I can deaden the pain of this broken whatever that I need to get fixed at the doctor right now, or a bone that I need to get set, or whatever the case may be." No, that's not gonna be sufficient amount of pain relief to allow you to endure that experience. You might come back with a traumatic, I mean, just even breaking something is a traumatic experience, but you might not be able to endure that pain. So, maybe you say, give me the Novocaine, give me the lidocaine, give me the fentanyl, give me the oxycontin, give me the whatever, so that I can endure the pain of this surgical procedure. Give me give me the what's they call it, you know, sedate me, whatever. So, um, it's it's I don't believe in uh, throwing out conventional medicine. Throwing out conventional medicine, I don't think that's what we need to do. So anyhow, that's all I just wanted to say. This was all I really wanted to add because of just this experience kind of inspired me to say that because the Listerine, which is a big time science experiment, I don't know what's in it really. I know that it burns when I put it in my mouth, and I know that I don't know, you know, it's widely used now. There's people that are against mouthwash, which I can totally agree with and understand. The power with which Listerine functions is probably good enough to kill your gut biome or kill the good bacteria and kill the bad bacteria, thankfully kill the bad bacteria, but also kill the good bacteria in your system. You know what I mean? Um, there's bacteria in your mouth. They're trying to break down food also. They say that the bacteria in your mouth is what causes cavities and sugar feeds them. So, I mean, maybe that's not good. But there's other parts of your body that, are not going to react or function properly when you when you when you ingest an antiseptic um, of that potency. So anyhow, um, I got to do something, and I got to stop now.